Traditional radiation therapy attacks more than cancer. Because surrounding healthy tissue gets hit too, treatment-related side effects have become just another challenge for cancer patients. Fortunately, newer, more precise technology is now available. It's called tomotherapy. Using advanced imaging and radiation delivery capabilities, tomotherapy targets cancer like never before. Learn more about today's cancer treatment options at Gamma West Cancer Services in St. George, Utah.
With Braden Johnston right after their victory over Uintah, 1-0. Boy, it was a tough game, a lot of physical. Everybody says Uintah's big and strong and physical. Are you a little bit beat up, Braden?
Yeah, I'm pretty beat up. At the end of the game, I was trying just to clap and be like, I was so tired. But it was a physical game, and they were on average 4 to 6 inches taller than us. So
I was going to say, it seemed like you guys had a quickness advantage, but every time they got their bodies on you, man, they were just bigger than you guys and knocked you around a little bit, didn't they?
Yeah, it was a battle. But, I mean, we just fought and just played to our strengths, and we ended up coming out. So.
Did you think it would be? I'm not going to call it an easy game, but you guys had a pretty good game the other day, and were able to run away with it pretty easily. Did you think that this game would be more like what it was?
Yeah, we were expecting it to be a lot tougher. We knew Uintah had given Juan Diego and Park City some runs. I mean, some challenges, and we figured it would be a lot tougher than Grantsville. So we were figuring it would be really close. We would just have to battle for every inch, and that's what we ended up doing. So.
They had a pretty good keeper, and it seemed like every time you guys got some penetration, got the offense going, they dropped, 6, 7 guys back there in the box. And there were a lot of red jerseys to try to shoot through, weren't there?
Yeah, there was. They came out. They played like I think either a 4-4-2 or a 4-4. It seemed like they had 5 in the middle sometimes, and they really just packed that back. Mm-hmm. And so, I mean, it was really defensive on their part. I feel like we had a lot of possession, even though they battled. I felt like we kept it in their half the majority of the time, and they just tried to counter, and we were able to shut them down and just play our game. So. Okay,
tell me about the PK. Obviously, Cardenas got fouled in the box. He got beat up pretty good. A lot of you guys got beat up pretty good. But then you end up with that penalty kick. Tell me your thoughts just before you kick that ball.
Yeah, I usually just go up there. I don't really think about it. I just know that if I'm confident and just do what I usually do, I mean, try to read the keeper and just make sure I put it to where there's no way he can get it. And then I ended up seeing which way he was going and just put it in the opposite corner. And I just felt good, confident. You don't let any thoughts on PKs, any thoughts of failure get into your mind. You just know you're going to make it, and that's what I did. So positive
attitude. But so you don't decide beforehand, I'm probably going to go here depending on what he does, or you just kind of go in and play it by instinct and watch the keeper?
I'm going to keep that to myself for these next 2 games. People might be reading.
We'll ask you after state, yeah. Okay, when it's all over. Thanks, Braden. Yeah, I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Great win for you guys, and good luck in the semifinals.
Yep, thank you.
Head coach of the Pineview Panthers, and coach, unlike the other day, this was a bit of a war. It got real physical, it got a little chippy, and it ended up coming down to a penalty kick. Tell me about your experience with the Utes here in the quarterfinals.
You know, we'd kind of heard that they would be real defensive, and that's kind of how we felt they were today, and it was tough to break them down. They were big and strong and physical, and when they do that, you know, for us, we're more of a technical finesse team, and when they muscle us and stuff, I mean, it creates problems for us. But you know, our guys did a good job just battling. I mean, I don't think the penalty was cheap. I think it was earned. I think we were putting a lot of pressure on them, and you know, so I'm happy about it. I mean, it was a tough fought game, so I think Uintah did a great job. I mean, they've had a long road this last week, and they came in ready to go.
I had Justin for, I think, 5 saves is all in the game. They didn't get a lot of shots on you guys, so you got to be happy again with your defense. Yeah. But you know, you guys had a few shots. I actually had, 16, 17 shots on goal, and nothing would go in for you guys. Why do you think that was?
You know, I think it's more them than us. I think they just put a lot of pressure in the box, and it felt like whenever we were in there was about 6 or 7 guys there that we had to get through. So, you know, tall keeper, which limits anything high. Their defense was strong, and so, I mean, we just had to earn it. I mean, there was very limited. I felt like there was limited. I'm glad to hear we had 16, but it felt like...
Well, I'm generous on those. So, anyway, all right. You know, with the cross regional like this, obviously it's a difference in styles. How much time do you have to prepare for their style? I know, basically all you hear things, probably don't get to watch any film or anything.
No film. We're trying to get as much information as we can get, but for the most part, you know, I was able to talk to a couple people and get a little bit, but not a lot. I mean, we're so isolated down here. It's tough to make friends up north of people willing to kind of help us out, but you know, it was good. I'm like I said the other day. I mean, I'm confident in our team, and I think if we show up, it's going to be a tough game for that other team.
By the way, just some scores to pass along to you. Cedar won at Park City. Good win for them. Snow Canyon did lose, although I think it was 2-1 game, so they gave them a good game. And last I heard, Dixie was up 1-0. So Region 9 doing very well. We could very well have 3 teams in the semis. That'd be awesome, wouldn't it?
Really awesome. And to tell you the truth, it doesn't surprise me. I knew that Cedar would go up and give them a hard game. I think they lost in a shootout last year up there. So, you know, Cedar's a solid team, and really those top 4 of us are all solid teams. So I think, you know, our fellow region was kind of a meat grinder this year. So being able to make it through the way we did, we felt pretty fortunate with that.
Great win. Any thoughts on going up north now?
A few days of practice, and we're just excited to be in the semifinals. So we're excited for it.
Won't be near as warm up there either.
No. Today was a burner.
Thanks, Sam. Appreciate it. Justin Jones, keeper for Pineview, got another shutout. I think, was that 8 this year? 7, 8, something like that?
Going on 7 and 8 right now, yeah.
Way to go. I guess technically you didn't get the full shutout last time because you left with 10 minutes left or something. Anyway, but a great job. Uintah is a team that I think probably based most of what they do on defense. They didn't have a ton of offense, but you guys were able to, when they did penetrate, really keep them from getting any great looks, and whatever they got, you were able to smother. Tell me a little bit about your defense today.
We played really well. We prepared. It's tough for Uintah to come down here and play in the heat. You know, we practice in this almost every day, so we're used to it. So I don't know. That kind of helps us out defensively. We're can go the full 80 minutes.
No problem for you guys, huh?
Yeah, no.
All right. With playing across a regional like this, you didn't know anything about their style. You didn't really know anything about what they were going to do. How was preparation getting ready for this game?
Coach Jay was able to speak with a few of the coaches that played with them. So, you know, the only thing we kind of knew was that they were big and physical, which they were. So, I mean, just came out the game with an open mind, you know, watch players, you know, learn from stuff real quick, and then get set to go throughout the game.
What do you think about now going up to the state semifinals and a chance for, you know, maybe to get a little closer to that dream of a state championship?
Yeah, it's really cool. It's really exciting. I'm glad Coach has put us in the upper position. He's, you know, coached us well. It's all on Coach.
And you're a senior, right?
Yep.
So big year for you and Braden and some of the other guys that have been around the program for a while, huh?
Yeah, you know, our freshman year, we were last, bottom of the basement, and it's, you know, it's cool to move things up and, you know, get a playoff berth, you know, that next year and then again, and now taking first in region and doing well in the playoffs.
Things have kind of changed the last few years, haven't they?
They have.
Way to go, Justin. Congratulations, man.
Hey, thank you.